Hey, okay, here's the next part. I skipped that tiny little bit with Klein and Oren. So for the PDF version, it's on page 56 with Sarah's line. I like this best, what we can do alone together. So you repeat that. I like this best, what we can do alone together. You sign, we can't always be alone. So the two of us, we've done that time before. We can't always be alone. Always and alone are very similar. So always it circles and then alone goes down and up. But let's just change that for here. Say we can't always be alone and just emphasize. So the we and alone will be the same to two of us. So two of us can't always be just the two of us, and like lean into that one. What's the matter? What's wrong? The sign for wrong is a Y on your chin. Have that look. What's the matter? You're not unremittingly joyous about what you did tonight. So you are not unremittingly joyous. Is just happy, but do it like unremittingly with that expression about what you did tonight or tonight. Now night. You know, a lot of those. A little bothered. So you repeat that. About what? About what? I feel like split down the middle, caught between the two worlds. You feel what? You missed it. You know that sign already. Deaf world here, hearing world here. Caught between the deaf and the hearing worlds. You just repeat that. I hope I'm strong enough to juggle both. You hope you're strong enough to juggle both. If you're not, I am. So if you're not, I am. We're going to sign I can. I am. We're a team. So we, again, are a team. Team is T's, and you make a circle like group, but with a T. We're a team. Unbeatable, right? The sign unbeatable is kind of weird here, so we're just going to sign top. Like this is like the best of the best. So team, and then go swirl up and top it and hit the top. We're unbeatable, right? And one thing on your sign for right, don't bounce it twice. It's just one time, right? I think I noticed you do that before. Yes, you didn't sign that with sufficient conviction. Try it again. This part's a little weird. So we're going to do you didn't sign that with confidence is what we're signing here. With sufficient conviction, like strongly. Try again. We know that one already. Yes. She signs yes. And then you're going to say too much. Take it down a little. So we're going to start here. Too much. That was a lot. Take it down a little. So really simple. Too much. Take it down a little. And it's supposed to be, fun and playful. Let me move this next part. Let's see. That's about right. About right. I'm telling you, you're going to bridge the two worlds brilliantly. So depending on what she does here with the two worlds, she'll probably have hearing and deaf and, do something like this. So we'll follow her lead on what she signs there, but it'll look like something like that. So I'm telling you, I'm telling you, you are will bridge the two worlds brilliantly. This one and this one, brilliantly. We're going to sign perfect. Brilliantly. Repeat after me. Copy me. Repeat after me. This part's weird. Boy, I'm bent on being a brilliant bridger. I think you're trying to get her to do like a tongue twister. It's kind of silly. I don't know if we're going to sign it or if you're going to try to get her to just lip read and mouth it. But the point being is, boy, I'm bent on being. It's a lot of B's and it's weird. So let's talk with Damon about what we should do there, because those alliterations of the B sounds aren't going to make sense in a sign language. So we'll see what to do with that. So skip that part for now. And then, hey, what was that? That's good. Just get her attention. Hey, what was that? That's good. All you need to do is push a little air. So all you need to do is to push a little air. We're just going to sign air like this. Just push and maybe sound out. Push a little air. Lost where I'm at. Behind that. And you will have a spoken word. The sign for word is just this. So, hey, that was good. All you need to do is push a little air behind that and you'll have a spoken word. Boy, the sign for boy. I don't know if we're going to do that part. You bit my tongue off. I bit your tongue out. Oh, Sarah, just get her attention. Oh, Sarah, whatever do for Sarah. You lip read so many words. if you stop seeing this speaking thing as a test of wills, this one's a little complicated because it's not testing and it's not like will, like the verb. So it's like a battle or a stubborn streak. So I think what I decided to do here is if you stop, like finish, if you stop being so stubborn about speaking, I think that's what we're going to do here, but you're going to have to mouth it differently. So if you stop seeing this speaking thing as a test of wills, that makes sense, yeah? If you stop being so stubborn about, I forgot that one, about the speaking thing as a test of wills, then she kind of cuts you off. So she says, it's not, I'm too old to learn and speak. You repeat that, you're too old to learn and speak to lip read well enough. For whom? You know that sign? For me, for you. Yes, I know you think that. You know those signs already. I've told you before, I don't do things I can't do well. And then at the end, I still say, and she's going to cut you off. Please, I don't want to talk about this anymore. You repeat that. What do you want to do? Go home and practice my quiche. Then you sign, I have a better idea. Why don't the two of us, why don't we go home and practice being alone? We're going to do it this way. So alone and alone, you and her, and then put them together. So why don't we could do we this way, shoulder to shoulder. We, or the two of us, go home and practice being alone together. Practice a particular, so particular, we're going to sign specific. So take this hand shape, circle it, and push it together. Specific kind is with a K, and you circle like world, kind of teamwork. If you follow my drift, and you could like, if you understand, kind of make that, sexy. So I'll have to do it again. I have a better idea. Why don't the two of us go home and practice being alone together? Kind of emphasize that. Practice a particular kind of teamwork if you follow my drift. She says, I could be convinced. You could be convinced. What would it take to convince you? What would it take? What's required to convince you? So convince is, this is the person you're going to slap them like this way, not this way, this way. So what would it take to convince you? Nothing. I love a girl who plays hard to get. This part's a little confusing because she's not playing and she's not physically hard. So this is a little weird. So I think for this part, we're going to do, I enjoy, but while you're saying love, I enjoy a girl who plays hard to get, that I have to chase. We might even add have to in there. So I love a girl who plays hard to get. And this is her in front of you. You can't really see with this angle. And this is you, and you just circle it and like you're chasing her. And then you'll follow her off. I was only kidding. I guess you say that part. That's kind of confusing. So I was just kidding, which is tease, the X signs. And you do it this way. I was only kidding. You amaze me. They stared at, this is this different scene, but it's the same thing. Okay. You amaze me. For this part, the sign amaze is like amazing, not to be amazed. So for that, you could just be like, wow, like you amaze me. So point to her, like maybe even up and down this way, like you amaze me, like wow. So you just take your hand and you just shake it a little bit and make that amazed look on your face. But what I don't know enough, I need to know what it's like in there. I don't understand that part. He makes the sign which Sarah used earlier to describe her silence. She covers her ears with her hands. James does the same. Okay, that part's odd. I for some reason I stopped looking at this when I tried to prepare the video. You amaze me, but what I don't know enough, I need to know what it's like in there. Let's stop here and I'll ask you what you mean by that, or what James's line means by that, and we'll continue to finish that little scene because it's already about 10 minutes anyways. So there's the next little bit. Maybe we can chat on the phone at some point after you watch this, and we'll come up with what that part needs to be exactly. Okay,